Hello, welcome to Franchise Friday. Continuing on, we have Jurassic World. So, there had been a Jurassic Park 4 in development for years. No one really knew what it was going to be about. There was rumors that the original plan was going to have, half dinosaur, half human hybrids in it, I think I heard. Don't know if that's true, but supposedly it was going to go back and focus on the vial of on the dinosaur embryos left behind by Dennis Nedry in the first one. I guess there's a Jurassic Park video game that kind of picks up on that, but originally, before the video game came out, that's what the fourth one was going to be about, which I always wanted to know. Well, I guess there's the video game, so there's that. Instead, the title was announced as being Jurassic World, so I thought that this meant that after the end of the third one, much as I, thought the dinosaurs had been put with the real world. You had the wing ones flying, so they're in the real world, and so since they're around, they decided to bring the other dinosaurs, and they're kind of coexisting. In a way. But no, it's just a sort of reboot of the original with a few things changed. One, it's in the same continuity as the first three films. As you see old Jurassic Park stuff laying around. Is this on Isla Sorna or Isla Nublar? Did they say? I don't remember ever seeing it. Hearing it mentioned. It's supposed to be on Isla Nublar, but who knows? There's old Jurassic Park stuff on there, so I'm assuming that it is. But another difference, and this is something I always kind of wanted, is because the original Jurassic Park, people go to a theme park, a dinosaur theme park, and dinosaurs get loose. That's kind of what I wanted to see. Actual people, like a bunch of people at a theme park when the dinosaurs get loose. That's what this movie gives to us. We just had different characters this time around. There's Owen Grady, played by Chris Pratt, and there was a heavily rumored or theory that he was the kid that was kind of threatened by Dr. Grant in the first one with the raptor claw. He's not. It's been denied, but even if they did come out and say that, things nowadays aren't as cut and dry, Oh, yeah, he is the kid. Well, you're only saying that because there was a bunch of rumors swirling around. Much like that was Peter Parker, and the little kid was Peter Parker in Spider-Man 2. Or in Iron Man 2. That was Peter Parker. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's him. After years of circulation rumors. So you can have these rumors going around and someone finally confirms it. But was that really true? Or you just confirmed it because it's become an internet thing. But it's been denied, not confirmed, debunked. We also have Claire Redding. I think her name is Claire. She's played by Bryce Dallas Howard. And she's sort of the character that goes through the change. She's this stuck-up, uptight woman who wears high heels and dresses and stuff like that on an island where there's rough terrain. She goes through a change throughout the film. And she's actually, her nephews, Zach and kid from Iron Man, come to visit, and she's not responsible for them at all. She pushes them off on Katie McGrath's character, who's Lena Luthor on Supergirl, pushes them off on her. We have a cameo appearance from Judy Greer. You all know my stance on her. I think they could have casted someone else to play Karen in Halloween 2018. I never really cared for Judy Greer. I don't understand why her career blew up after she was the bitchy girl in 13 going on 30. I have a sister. Shut up. Also, the Thrill Dance movie was cool. Dun, 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 dun. Also, Elektra and the Hulk in the same movie. I'm just saying. But anyway. So, yes. And it's been announced that they've created this new creature. The Indominus Rex. Which is a new dinosaur created from a bunch of dinosaur DNAs. And then later it's supposed to be some kind of twist that there's raptor DNA in there, which I don't know. And then you got Owen, he has a squad of 4 raptors. If I remember correctly, Alpha, Beta, something like that. Alpha is one of them. Alpha, Delta, Blue, and there's one more. But, yeah, there's 4 of them. Blue is the one that's closest with Owen. As they spend a lot of time together. We find out, you get this cool scene when they're chasing after the Indominus Rex, and then they find out that it's you know, I do kind of think it was stupid. So, you know, in the original Jurassic Park, you were on these Jeeps on a track going designated area. If you look at this, in this version, you're in a little spherical ball, which they say is bulletproof glass, but then they have a video of Jimmy Fallon shooting a hole right through the glass. So, bulletproof? Okay. And I like this Mosasaurus jumping up. We get that later, too. But, yeah, and then we get the T-Rex. The T-Rex fight with the Indominus Rex was cool. Gets to do that roar and everything. It was pretty cool. You know, I saw this in theaters, by the way. I really enjoyed it in the theater. It's not a bad movie. I think it's good. Compared to Jurassic Park 3, it's a freaking masterpiece. But, I don't hate Jurassic Park 3 either. But, I think this was in a step in a good direction with the franchise. You also have, and I'm sorry for butchering his name, Irfan Khan. He's an Indian actor that recently passed away, like last year or something. May he rest in peace. His character in here makes a sacrifice, although I don't know. I feel like coming out that character. And then, okay, so I'm going to criticize again. Because I criticized this in Lost World Jurassic Park. When you have a giant-ass mutated dinosaur like the Indominus Rex, you do not need human villains. Now, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is going to be a little bit different because it's the human villains in that film that push the plot forward. Here, though, we just find out that Vincent D'Onofrio wants to weaponize the dinosaurs, which is why the raptors are trained the way they are. He wants to weaponize them. He's not a full villain, but he's a villain. He gets killed, eaten, stuff like that. Vincent D'Onofrio, bye-bye, go back to Law & Order with your ass. But, yeah, I know. I always felt that wasn't needed in this film. You have the threat of the Indominus Rex. It was created by people, but you don't need actual people as the villains. You have the return of Henry Wu, who we see in the original Jurassic Park, played by Benedict Wong. No. B.D. Wong. Sorry. I knew it was Wong. B.D. Wong. And you have some like side characters like Jake Johnson and this other girl, I don't know her name, Natalie something, I think. Irfan Khan, that's the guy I was talking about. She's not on here. Ty Simpkins, that's the kid from Iron Man 3. I forgot his name. Omar Sy is a co-trainer. He plays a co-trainer with Owen, but character doesn't do much. He was supposed to come back. I think he's coming back for the third one, I think. Here they're trying to bring back as many people as they can from the previous two, so that they're because it's supposed to be like the final trilogy, but it's not the last. They say it's the last of the trilogy, but it's not the last of the Jurassic Park movies. Okay, sure. Happy birthday. But yeah, the CGI effects still pretty good. It's probably not as good as the original, but it's still pretty good. Yeah, when you first see the park, it's pretty cool. You know, and then you get that shot with the mosasaurus coming out of the water. That's pretty cool. Just pretty cool shots here and there. But it's basically, you could say it's sort of a reboot. You know, you have people going to a park to check it out. Something goes wrong. But this time, it's not man's fault that pushes the problem forward, you know? Like, there's no storm, there's no man, but there's a very smart dinosaur. You see this dinosaur smart. It bites out the tracker so that they can't follow it. It can turn invisible. We're blend in with surroundings, whatever you're going to call it. And that's pretty cool. It's a very dangerous dinosaur. Why they would create something like this, who knows? But some would say they got what they deserve for creating this thing. Some would say, and some would agree. I don't know what I mean, but I always thought this was a decent film. So, Jurassic World, I'm gonna give it. I get 8 out of 10. It's not bad. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, it's 8 out of 10 for me. So what are your thoughts on Jurassic World? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And join me next week as we finish up this franchise with Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Thank you for watching. I'm Scotty. I'll see you in the next one.